Stephanie of Stephanie Stitches here. Welcome to my channel where together we sew. If you're brand new here, thank you so much for coming by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell for notifications so you'll know when I post videos like this one or go live. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I love seeing you all here and your comments down below. Today is a UFO update day. It's actually a few days late, but we had kind of a crazy week over here, but that's all right. It happens. But I did want to give you guys an update and ask a little bit for your help on what I should do next. So, as you can see on the wall behind me, I have my Corey Yoder block of the week from her Oh Happy Day current block of the week sew along. She does sew alongs with each fabric line that comes out, or she seems to be. That's something new she started in the last couple years, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm glad that there's something that we can do that she has to do with her fabric lines. So I finished those this week. I believe the last time I did a UFO vlog update video, I had one block done. She has since released block 2 and block 3, so they're on the wall behind me. I also finished my Autumn Chill blocks for my quilt. They're all here and all done. So sometime later this week I'm going to have a live and finish that sewing with you guys. Put the sashing strips and then put the rows together. So I'm looking forward to that. Those blocks came out really well and I'm happy about that. I have my ribbon wall hanging on the wall behind me. I'm hoping to finish this in the next week or so with the quilting and the binding, but until then it's going to hang on the wall behind me. And since it is October, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, which is what I made mine for. If you would like to make a ribbon, you can make it any color you want for whatever cause you support. It is free from one of the fabric companies, and I did a video on that earlier this week, so if you go to my other videos you can find it and the link to the pattern is there. Now, I didn't make it the size that the pattern calls for. The pattern is a full a quilt, a big quilt. I made mine a wall hanging, so a few people have asked me how I made it smaller. All I did was take the pieces and follow the same diagram that they have, but the pieces that I used were 2.5 inches. I don't remember what size the squares were that they used, but I made mine 2.5 inches. That's how I made mine smaller into a wall hanging. I didn't want a whole quilt of it, but I wanted something that could hang on the wall. So that's how I did that. And then I've been working on this baby quilt, or this child's quilt, using this really cute fabric. It's got cherries and bees and mushrooms, and I think the backing fabric has rainbows. This quilt is called Rainbow Bright. It's really pretty. I got 2 rows done of this. It's only 4 rows, so I should finish this by the time we have the next UFO update so I can show you guys. I've had that in my stash for quite a while. I purchased the fabric when one of my kiddos, when I was pregnant with one of my kiddos, and that pregnancy didn't make it. So that's okay, you know, stuff happens, but I put it away in my stash and kind of forgot about it. And I was digging things out, I found it, and I was like, okay, I want to make this. Whether I keep it or donate it or whatever, I wanted to make it. So that's another thing I did this week. And then I think that's all I have of things to show you guys. But I have 2 quilts that I'm debating which one to do for my next UFO. Both of them have been in my stash for way too long. So I need to get them done. This year is my year of trying to get through a bunch of UFOs, and to be honest with you, I have so many, it's going to go through next year too. So this is going to be an ongoing thing here. So I'm going to show you guys UFOs and work in progress for quite a while. So I have 2 quilts, and I want you guys to help me decide which one to do next. The first one is called Garden Delight, and both of these are about the same size. So I just want you guys to vote down below and tell me to either work on Garden Delight or the red quilt. It's red and cream. It's really pretty. I've never done a red work quilt, so I'm kind of excited to do that one. And then this other one is one from a company that doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but not the same capacity. If any of you used to belong to or shop from Craftsy when it was the original Craftsy, when they had fabric and quilt kits and things like that, This one is from that. I loved Craftsy when they were around and they sold quilt kits. This one was called the Split Square Jewel Quilt Kit, and it uses ombre fabrics, and they're purples and teals and blues and silver, and I love it. So I would be super excited to make either of these. I just can't decide. I've been looking at both of them for a week and I still haven't figured out which one I want to do. So should I do the Garden Delight or should I do the Jewel Quilt? Which one? They're about the same size, like I said. This one is, the Jewel Quilt is 53 by 63. The Garden Delight is 54 by 69. So basically around the same size. So it doesn't matter, you know, from that standpoint, size-wise, which I do. If one of them was like, you know, a king size and the other one was a lap quilt, then it probably wouldn't be a question. I would do the lap quilt just because time is a little bit tricky for me right now. But yeah, help me decide, Garden Delight or Jewel Quilt. We'll just call it Jewel. Garden or Jewel. Put your choice down below, and I will add up all the choices and then pick one, pick the one that has the most votes and start that and show you guys later this week. I'm going to get back on track with these UFO videos and get them posted on it in the timely manner. I try to have them posted by every Thursday of a week, Wednesday or Thursday, but more than likely Thursday. This one was a few days late, like I said. My husband started a new job, so this week our schedule was really crazy, kind of in the air. So I'm a few days late, but that's okay. I made it. But I do plan on getting back on track and getting my videos up in a more timely manner. So, yeah, that's it. And I'm trying to think of what's coming up. One day this week I'm going to go live and finish my autumn chill. I'll have my UFO video, and then next week for Saturdays with Steph, I'm going to have a free wall hanging pattern for all of you that we can sew together. You'll just use your stash. The pattern will be free on Saturday. Actually, I'll have it up earlier in the week so you guys can download it and start pulling fabrics, and then we can sew it together on Saturday, on Saturdays with Steph. But I think that's about it. Alright guys, that's all I've got. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and a great start to your week, and I will see you soon. Take care everybody, and don't forget to tell me which quilt I should work on. Bye!